You seem like a normal person. If you're a normal person, Republican, Democrat, Independent really doesn't make a difference. If you've ever gotten a check from the federal government for a tax refund or Social Security or Medicare, you're going to want to know what Elon Musk is trying to do right now. While you were doing normal people stuff, Elon Musk was setting up sleeper sofas in the HR department for the federal government because Musk is a tech bro, and like a tech bro, he sees Doge as a startup that he's founding with other people's money where he's going to spend 120 hours a week doing whatever the hell he wants. So then Musk and his team, they got up off their sleeper sofas and they went over to the Treasury Department so that they could force their way in. In the process, he actually got the senior most leader at the Treasury Department to resign because he tried to stop Elon Musk and his team from getting access to the payment system that the Treasury uses. A system that politicians have no business touching. Think of it as like the bank teller for the federal government. It doesn't make decisions, it just executes the decisions on time and without error. So you might ask yourself, why would a very normal, sane human being like Elon Musk want access to a system like this? I would remind you that Elon Musk said we needed to have temporary economic hardship so that we could get our budget in order. And I would remind you that he tried to do that by freezing government spending, but that backfired in their face. I would also point out that Congress and the courts have already shown that they're not going to play ball. So what do people like Trump and Musk who don't know how to take no for an answer, what do they do in a situation like that? Well, if I were a betting man, I would say that Trump and Musk would probably try to fire that bank teller, replace them with one of Musk's NPCs, and then just refuse to send any payment you don't like. Social Security and disability checks, pension payments for retired post office workers, maybe everybody's tax refunds this spring. If Trump is the commander-in-chief and Elon Musk owns the payment rails in the Treasury Department, what's to stop them from doing whatever they want with our money? Fact is, there is a shockingly small number of people who can actually do anything about it at this point if Trump and Musk finish going off the rails. The only question I have for us is, what are we going to do about it? If they do. You're not going to want to believe this because I already fact-checked it and I still can't quite wrap my head around it. But Poppy Seed here pointed out that if we were to annex Canada as a 51st state, it would come at a great expense to us because Canada has more people than California, but half of California's GDP. What? Canada has universal health care, they have paid leave guaranteed for new parents, and their minimum wage is almost double ours. I looked it up and it's true. Canada's GDP per capita, which is economic output per person, is $53,000. California is over $100,000. And in fact, if you ranked Canada compared to all the other states, they would be second to last. Only Mississippi has a per capita GDP lower than Canada, and it's really close. But wait. Doesn't that also mean with similar economic policies, we could have universal health care, paid leave for new parents, and a higher minimum wage using only Mississippi's per capita GDP? And the best news for Republicans, you're not even the ones paying for it. If you rank the United States by this same metric, the top 5 are all deep blue, and 9 of the bottom 10 are red. Democratic voters are trying to give a better quality of life to all Americans, no matter where they live, and they're trying to pay for it out of their own pockets. Progressive policies are nothing more than economic empathy. It is liberal states producing